Welcome, ladies and you boys, too. I'm Rivero here as always, and here is our single player world. And I left off last episode over the hill here. I'm already over the hill. There's no need to make any old people jokes because we all already know that I'm over the hill. But I was over the hill here somewhere, round a corner and over the bend. How's that go? Oh, now I'm gonna have that idea in my head. I'm gonna have to remember that song in a minute. Oh gosh, now my brain's derailed already. It's already derailed. Over here, over here, over here. No, where's the over here I'm looking for? Well, it's over here, but this isn't the over here I was after. Crash. Oh, here it is. Little tiny hole. Okay. We left off over here where I was, supposed to be cleaning out this hollow spot with cleaning the trees and stuff out of there. And I remember I was going to do that for a sheep farm. And I feel like there was some kind of burning and pressing need for a sheep farm, but now I don't remember what it was. So I'm like, let's not do that. Well, hi, Uncle. How are you? There is a long time no see. 1080p only, nanny? What? I don't know what that means. Is that you mean I'm not surprised to hear that I don't have resolution settings because I'm not an affiliate, and I've been hearing a lot of that kind of chat in the streams that I watch. Among people that are not affiliates and all that. But hi, Set. How are you? Did I already say hi to Set? I'm not sure. I might have. I feel like I've dropped the ball here. Why do you have a torch on you and not a fence? And light. Good gravy, oh griefy mighty. All right. I would be actually very surprised myself with the settings. I have been suffering from some of the buffering, suffering from buffering. I have been suffering from buffering in the very very recent past, in the last 2-3 days, maybe five, myself when I'm watching the streams, because I don't know. I've been trying to blame my internet service, but there's no proof to support that because the only thing I'm having any problems with is Twitch. So, um, okay, do something interesting. Era, you're supposed to be doing something interesting at the beginning of episodes. I do have an interesting plan. Let's get a boat. Let's stand here and play with the door like we're a villager, as if. Herm. Internet's dodo, can't watch at 1080, so I have to use audio only. Oh no, I hate that. I hate that I can't do anything about it. Oh. Mm. Okay, well, that's an interesting little footnote. Well, what could you watch at, Set? Uncle, because, you know, if I can change what I feed into it to make it to where more people could watch, then maybe I could do that. Um, let's see. I am looking for a birch fence post, and B, well, no, you know what? None of these things should actually be here. These things should be downstairs in the place labeled birch. No, there's nothing labeled birch yet. There probably should be. It's getting to that point. But they should be downstairs in the place labeled wood and wood products. And I want a boat. Let's get a boat. Can I finish a thought? Oh my gosh. Finish a thought. Oh my gosh, Twitch, what is y'all doing? For some reason my mouse isn't working. Oh my gosh, I've had that problem myself. A boat. That's not a boat, that's a Minecraft. Minecraft. Come on, there's boats around here. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I want a boat. I'm gonna go dump these wood things in the thing. Then we'll use the boat. I promise we will use the boat after. See, the problem isn't that there's not a fence post there. The problem is there used to be a what are those things called? Garden box. Yeah, that's close enough. Garden box, window box, flower box, whatever you want to call it. Get down. This may need to be replaced with a water column because this is too slow. Suddenly ladders are so slow. Now that we have these nice zippy bubble lines, bubble lines. No, yeah, that's what I meant. Bubble lines. Why did it not sound correct to my brain right then? I don't know, because my brain is rebellious and wants to be difficult about everything. Okay, that's almost all the wood. Oh, there it goes. Give me. One birch post. Yeah, that's good. All right. So do I want to use a boat or do I want to just go there? Yeah. Yeah. Let's use a boat. Okay. Hi, Draw. How are ya doing? Oh my God, ladders are so 2017. You are absolutely right. Where did I get that accent? I just made myself laugh. Wait. Okay, so I has done just a little bit of my homework. You guys are gonna love this. Um, this will take us a few minutes. I have done a little bit of homework. I've been saying I was gonna do, but I did it, and now I'm done. Wait, that's not right. Okay, we need to go over this way. This is the way out. Yep. It sounded exactly like draw, I swear. Can't sleep, so I'm drawing. Well, awesome sauce. Okay. I want to go out here in the middle of the ocean a little bit. I've cheated. I've looked at one of those what do they call those? You know, like Mine Atlas. I cannot get admits to work to save my life for like 6 months now. So I didn't look at admits, but I need to go west. That's east. This is west. Okay, go west. Go west, young man. And it turned out that when I thought I was only a couple of hundred blocks away from a particular biome, I was not. I was apparently going in the complete wrong direction. That sounds about like something I would do. Hi, Bubbles. But let's go west, young man. Do I have a bed? Do I have any of this useful stuff? Yes. Good night, Set. Just give me a minute. I'll get really, really boring here, and then you won't want to. You just fall asleep just because my voice is so soothing and calming and ha 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 ha. Go straight to sleep because you're watching me. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, but it is what it is. There's not supposed to be a thing here. Um, Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It looks like this will go through, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So, hi, dolphin. We do not have to go too far. Come here, jump up here so I can have a look at you, because you kind of look like you might be. Oh, you're just gray. I thought maybe it was orange and teal, and I was gonna get all excited, or cyan, or some orange and blue color, like a Broncos. What? Wait. Oh, yeah, I've been there. Um, you guys are gonna just love this. If this is actually where it's supposed to be, then we have literally been within 100 blocks of this like multiple times, couple of hundred blocks of this multiple times. Everybody falls asleep during my stream draw. What other conclusion can I draw? They're just like they're watching my stream, and my what I'm putting out visually is so boring that they can just turn off the audio and have the video on, and then it's like there's no stimulation whatsoever to make them want to turn on the audio to find out what's actually happening, and so therefore they fell asleep or some such thing. Am I even still going west? No, I am not. That's what I thought. The sun is in the setting in the sun sets in the west. You need to go west. Let's make these two things match up. Okay. How far have I gone? I've got a long way to go. Anyone want to donate money to me? I'm in need of it so I can finish my PC build. You need like $70. Do ya, Unco? May God curse my soothing voice. Don't do that. Don't bind things in heaven. Please. I mean, please don't bind such things in heaven. Oh my word. You know, you say things like that to God, and then He does them, and then it's like, okay. If this is west, why am I at another flower forest? It's okay. Trust. Oh, hi. Hi, Dolphin. Did you have a little bit of lag, or did you just, like, give yourself the thing? Okay. I am of idiot. Anata wa no baka. Are you calling some of my viewers idiots? Don't do that. Why are you doing that? Oh, 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 oh. No, come here. Come here. Come back here. Where you go? You are. You are. Come here. Come here. Need you. Need you. Need you. Come here. Thank you. I have absolutely nowhere that I'm actually sticking these. No, that's going to be east because that's moon. Okay. Don't get confused. We know where we're going and how we're trying to get there. Somebody say heaven. I said heaven. Well, yeah, I did say heaven. I made a scriptural reference, but I don't expect the general population to have recognized it. But anyway. Oh, I ran into an unexpected situation earlier this morning. I was explaining to a student. I mean, yeah, a student. It was a student-aged person. I can call him a student. Okay. Coral beds! I think we knew these were here. It's not far enough yet. Well, it's close. It's getting close. Okay. Yep, coral beds. And I missed those fish, so I don't want you. You're not fun fish. And besides which, my buckets are already full. Oh my lol, what? What? Why are you laughing at me now? There it is, there it is, there it is. Found it, found it. It's where it's supposed to be. Woo-hoo-hoo. There it is. Yeah, nobody cares. I know. What's important about this is that I was saying a couple of weeks ago. uh, oh, why are you putting beliefs in quotation marks? No. Why? I mean, you can't put the word beliefs in quotation marks because the word beliefs in quotation marks is like, good grief. Okay. Well, I found my Smushroom Island. He believes in science. Well, okay. You can believe science all you want. Oh, what is it? Oh, I finished adventuring time! Yay! I got an achievement. Woohoo! It's not that big of a deal anymore because they changed it. I think in 113 something to where you only have to get like 27. Well, no, it's like 17 biomes. It's not like you have to hunt down these specific ones, including 17 that are specifically difficult to find. It's not as wonderful anymore. Anyway, so a couple of weeks ago we were talking about this idea that I have for a project where we kind of want the grass to be greenish. Yeah, would you stop jumping in holes? I want to look at the terrain, but not the insides. Not the insides of the terrain. Okay. So, anyway, there is. Okay. Because I had this idea for this project, and the terrain is flat enough here, and of course it has the advantages of not being as difficult to tear down all of the quote unquote trees on a mushroom island as it would be to tear them down in the jungle, which was our other option. We did look at the marsh as a different option for this project, but I don't know if I want to be one of those people that turns the mushroom island into this big green thing, you know? So, um, oh yeah. So anyway, okay. Well, what do I want to do? Well, I'm trying to envision the idea in a more specific sense and see if I don't want to dare say that this is not a big enough place for the idea that I have, because that would make the idea even more daunting than it already is, right? It's kind of a big idea. It's kind of a big idea. And well, I guess if you start with changing the Mushroom Island over as your first step, well, that makes it automatically a very big step. Very big, very, very big. Okay. No, I think it might possibly lend fairly well. It's not going to be just a matter of changing it over to grass. It would also be a matter of a significant amount of terraforming. And without any actually useful mapping mechanism, let's go ahead and figure out a place to put a portal. My favorite place to put a portal is always going to be somewhere near the middle, near the easiest coordinates. That's going to always be my favorite. And then we can go dig the portal going towards positive x. Okay, so right here in x, and then towards negative z. Whoops, I was going to make a joke about jumping into that water, but I jumped a little too much close into that water before I actually told the joke. Yay, Bottoms. I was busy beating up my nephew. When are we going to have a community server? Where's Bart? I don't know who Bart is. And the community server thing is not something that's on my agenda. I have some idea of what it takes to actually run a server, and it seems like a lot to me, and I don't think I'm qualified. I don't think I would actually be able to do that. I don't think I have the technical skills to actually run a community server. And as of right now, I don't have an interest, so that's just me. I mean, come on, people. There's 3 of you here right now. I mean, that might make a very nice little community for having a server, but considering that there's a little bit of an expense involved, and I'm not that affluent, I may not be able to meet that by myself. Okay, looking at... Nope, still no. 2, 1. Okay. And hopefully I've got enough obsidian inside of the... I do. I'm that good. Okay. Except if I was really good, I would have done the math and realized I didn't want that to be there. Oh, golly gosh gee. Give me that. Yeah, that works. Ooh, Bart used to be here a lot. He showed me his servers and stuff. I see. Um, I don't. I think I vaguely remember somebody whose name was Bart, but I don't remember them in a specific way. I could totally eat something. That might be like a thing that would be really important. Okay. Oh, look, it only took us 2 days to get here, so that's awesome. All right. In 2 Minecraft days. 2, especially considering the fact that I derailed, and there is something wrong with this portal. I had enough pieces to make. I made it too tall. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I made it 2 blocks. I made it too tall. Give me my blocks back. I don't want you to be that big right now. I need to improve my pick, it looks like. Bart boy. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen him in 100 years. Maybe he changed his name. Who just looked? You must have used a resource that I am less familiar with to look up his name. Okay. I don't know. I just don't know what to tell you. I want to tell you everything you want to know about it, but I just don't know the answer. All right, Uncle. Oh, there's that. Hey, dude. You want to make a server like Hermitcraft? Why do you want to make a server like Hermitcraft? Um, cause um, like what is it? Okay, so let's ask the question. What is it about Hermitcraft? I mean, let's if we're gonna play the game, let's play the game. What is it about Hermitcraft that makes it the referential server to compare all servers to? Like I remember when I first decided that I wanted to play on a server, it was because of the Minecraft, like I was or Hermitcraft. It was because I had watched a couple of Hermitcraft videos and I was like, okay, what's so great about playing on a server? That was literally it. I literally was like, I wonder what's so great about playing on a server that everybody keeps talking about it that way. Is this not a Silk Touch pick? I've been breaking my leaves. Erg Umble. Okay, fine. Have it your way. I mean, I did say pick, but oh my gosh, I forgot to get my. Oh my gosh, this is just going to be a bad episode. Everybody can leave now because it's going to be a bad stream. I forgot to do my tools in between episodes. So I'm either going to have to make a whole new tool from the beginning or I'm going to have to not do the episode. Wait, not quite that. I'm sorry. I'm going to stand in the thing for 6 weeks. Stand in this stupid spawner. Have a small community working together to beat the game and make a huge city, like a story game. You want, okay, so you want to be able to make a huge city. But what if the people that you're playing with don't like cities? And I mean, they're doing that this year, but I don't know if they've done that a lot in the past. There's a nice pretty cave over here. Does anybody know what the coordinates were that I just put that on? 2000? I think it was 2000 and 0. I'm gonna have to go back and look just so I can dig the stupid nether tunnel. Oh, there's that cave was a lot prettier from that side. Come on, you're such a slacker as caves go. Okay. Like a story came. So you want a role-playing server, like the way that the hermit crafters do the NHO versus the Allium Alliance versus that whole semi player versus that whole organized player versus player type thing where it's more about the role playing than it is about you know what I need to light this. Yeah. Come on, you. That was why I had my ender chest open the second time. It's because I wanted the lighter. Okay. Now, coordinates. Yeah, 2000. Totally can do this. I totally can do this. Does anybody know where I left my boat? Is that a different shape? Oh, it's just yellow. That's a yellow on yellow, sort of. Not like cities like our own. I'm not good with words. Yeah, so you're saying you'd like the role playing element. Like, the villages, like for example, the Hermit Wells, he does that Kingdoms, he's got that separate series that's not Hermitcraft, it's called Kingdoms. Where is my boat? I mean, my boat is going to be to the east, so let's figure out, okay, this is good. And so, well, like everybody has had their own projects, like in all of these different, all of the seasons of Hermitcraft that I have watched, they've all had their own separate projects, and then they just kind of hang out occasionally. I don't mind that part. I do kind of think that the whole NHO thing is kind of stupid. I'm actually was more amused by the Alien Alliance than I was by the NHO, but I think that's just the people. And maybe I'm not old school enough to like the NHO. I used to watch what's his name though, B Dub all the time, and he it was from King Daddy D Mac, I think it was. That was who I was watching first. And then I think I saw an episode of him with B00. And then I started watching B00. And I gotta tell you, the one thing that I thought was the most hilarious and funny about the The best thing ever about the whole BOO series, the entire BOO series, was the part where the very first episode he's like, "I'm gonna be so good at this game." That part made me that really amused me. And then the next thing that he built was a Home Depot. I just thought that was hilarious. It was, I mean, if you look at it according to quote unquote today's standards in Minecraft, it was really a very bad build. And if that was the only thing he had ever done, he would never have become what he is. But then he just continued to evolve as a builder. But I just thought it was hilarious. He's like, "I'm gonna be so good at this game," and and then later you find out that he's a, yeah. You built a Best Buy. All right. uh, you mean the Nature's Beauty mod pack, Unco? I played that pack for a while, and I made it. I used it for a video series. But where is my stinking boat? I didn't pick up my boat, so my boat has got to be here somewhere. All right, so we're going to spend like half the episode running around on a Mushroom Island looking for my boat because I'm not currently carrying any wood with which I could make another one, and I'm standing on a Mushroom Island. Did I walk past it and I was so busy talking that nobody saw me? Stopped watching Minecraft vids because they either switch to Fortnite or they're so stupid Lucky Blocks. I don't. I mean, I mean, yeah, you're right. A lot of the Minecraft videographers, a lot of the people that made Minecraft videos have stopped making Minecraft videos, and everybody's allowed to just get bored of whatever it is they're playing. I get it, but like I was thinking the other week, I think that the people that are actually playing Minecraft and making Minecraft videos, quote unquote, professionally, are the ones doing the most harm to Minecraft these days because they're like, I can't be bothered to show the basic, main, ordinary stuff, the everyday stuff of Minecraft. And it's like, if you were a new player coming in and exposed to, well, you didn't have any, oh, good, there's a bit of grass right there, so I don't even have to bring grass. Although that would be a waste of time, wouldn't it? So you would have like, so like I was watching one of the big Minecrafters the other day, and he was like, he literally made it. I think it was streaming, but he literally said, no, it wasn't streaming. It was a video. He's like, well, I went around and I was looking for a server to do this on, and he was doing something that was not Hermitcraft. And he said, I was being very picky about the server that I wanted to play on because let's face it, nobody wants to play on a server that's dead. And I'm thinking, by comparison to what is, quote unquote, the common standard, the standard that he was implying by making that comment would have suggested that Hermitcraft would have been a dead server. Because the comparison was one of those apples and oranges comparisons. He's like, I'm gonna go. This is not any server that has less than 5 people on it, at a given time is a dead server. Okay, fine. Um, I miss when you had to build your own nether portal. I'm not sure what I said that has so in. He said I used the word so. I use the word so like 400,000 times. When I'm making a video, when I make my videos, it takes me a long time to make my videos because I go and I fix the horrible YouTube, um, what's it called? Closed captioning before I release it because it's so bad. Like, just my name, it translates to racial slurs from time to time. So it's like, no, let's not do that. You will have to be edited before you are released, right? And so it takes me about 3 hours just to do like a 25-minute video to fix the closed captioning. And so anyway, closed captioning, it takes me forever. I was going somewhere with that. Hi Ray, welcome. That's why you have common sense. Oh, so I'm saying so all of the time, right? So I'm sitting here watching my videos thinking, okay, first of all, I need to put more periods, like as in full stop, at the end of my sentences instead of just like using the word and as a period. It is usually like, and so this is the transition between sentences. So it's like, but I want my closed captioning to be authentic and have all of my little verbal garbage in there, which I guess is like non-standard for how you're supposed to. You know what? I might have a solution. No, it was what you're supposed to do for when you're okay. That is the sun coming up direction. So for if we came west, we started out on the west side of the world. Sun coming up direction. We should be finding our boat around here somewhere. Just this is getting to be really old. Here, boat. Here, boat. Where are my boat? Where are my boat? What are you? Okay, I want to build an obnoxious, either an obnoxious aquarium or else a really big collection of fish. Like, but see, you know what? They robbed us. They robbed us. If you get one of these fish and you put it up on your wall as a trophy, it's just one of those little Nemo things instead of giving us like I would like to be able to have a collection wall of all of the fish, the tropical fish, all of the different color patterns. Oh, I found a thing. A puffer fish, I think. Oh my gosh, really? I swear. Can you like get out of my way? You're difficultifying my life, dude. You're difficultifying my life. Oh, I got him. Don't be a pain. Thank you. About what? You won't even bother to drop it. Okay, well, fine. You with your fancy toy. You could have at least given me a fancy toy. Huh? Good grief. Leave me alone. I'm looking for a boat. That seems like a perfectly appropriate quote to have popped up just then. Why is there a skeleton? Look, look, look. You lie. Look, your feet are sitting on Mushroom Island. Why? Wait, there. This look. This is a robbery Mushroom Island. There's skellies and stuff on it. Okay, where is my stinking boat? uh, they want you to have a collection in an aquarium. Okay, fine, but you know the thing is, did have you seen like any like say for example the hermit crafters since we were talking about them? Um, was it false built that lovely little aquarium shop on her for in the shops and all of the fish are sitting in one corner. You can't even see all the fish because they go and hide in one corner. It's like fix your fish, Moancraft. What Moancraft? It's a good thing that I don't have this really active chat community that's constantly quoting me all the time, the way your viewers do, Taru, because that was a good one. But on the other hand, they do tend to clip me, so I'm not sure which is worse. Another brother's stream. He's back from some hurricane. Oh, cool. We have a data pack for mob heads, so I have fish heads on my wall. Do you get the fish? Do you get them like as the regular? Does your data pack give you fish heads that are the same color as the fish? Because that would totally be worth it to me. Okay, I give up. We are not. Oh, there it is. I must have walked past it like 4 times already. Give me the stinking boat. Now oh, that wasn't the sun going upside. That was the sun going downside. No wonder that's the. No wonder I was having some difficulties. Okay. Full size player head with the colors on them: cod, salmon, clownfish, and dolphin. Oh, that's not awful. You can get a dolphin head though. That's so mean. You're a horrible person, and I thought I was a horrible person. You're a horrible person just putting up a dolphin on your wall like it's some kind of trophy. You're like that woman with that giraffe. Did you hear about all that fuss about that woman with that giraffe that was supposed to be a rare color or something? I'm like, really, people? Really? If you're gonna get outraged about something. I mean, okay, fine. If it was true that the one she had was the only male left of an entire endangered species, okay, I guess maybe I could possibly see that, but really, we just use Facebook for uproar over nothing. That's why I don't have a Facebook. You you hate the Minecraft dolphins because they're always stealing your items when you're trying to mine underwater. Well, there's your problem right there. Why are you trying to mine underwater? I mean, come on. You're only doing that because they gave us that new toy so that we could. Why would you bother with it, you know? So, yeah. It's your own fault. Okay. So, let's play a game, guys. I want to go on and have. I love these Minecraft discussions. What about? Have you all been keeping up on? I guess we have Minecon Earth coming up. What, the end of this week? Yay! And they posted a video, a Twitter or a little video on Twitter, I guess is the most accurate way to say it, this week about how we get to vote again at Minecon. Woohoo! I mean, I kind of like the whole voting thing. I think it's kind of funny. It's a little cheesy, but I kind of like it. And then I don't want to talk about that now. No, best place to mine gravel. Yeah, so they're offering us, what is it? The savanna, the desert, and the taiga for a biome upgrade in similar fashion to how they upgraded the ocean. And they have stated in the Reddit, because I guess there was a bit of uproar in the Reddit, like a lot of people were mad about the fact that we didn't get all of the mobs that they offered us last year, but only the Phantom. Which, I mean, the Phantom is well done, so why are we fussing? And there was a lot of people that were disenchanted with some of those other suggestions. So I think it's perfectly valid that they only gave us the one. But on the other hand, this time they're saying that it's not going to be that we only get one of the three biomes for a major upgrade, just that we get to pick which one's first, which could potentially mean that we would be having a similar vote again in Minecon for the next one. Because if you're talking about offering us upgrades for three biomes, you can assume that that's going to come with like 114 for sure. That's what they're saying for at Minecon. And then you can assume that we would get another one in 115 and another one in 116. So assuming they keep a 6 month, every 6 months update schedule, which I had the idea that they had said they were going to do an every 6 months update schedule. Assuming they can keep a schedule like that, then that gives us a new biome, or at least an upgraded biome, every 6 months for the next. That gives us at least an upgraded biome. Where am I? Because this doesn't look familiar, but I feel like it should look familiar. Okay. Oh, there's our floaty island. I know where I am now. I know where I am. I'm just not sure how to get where I want to go. That's the problem. There we are. It was just like, I know that's where I should be turning, but I missed seeing the place that looked familiar. Okay. I had forgotten about that. Okay. I have a feeling that that's somehow connected to the idea of building a sheep farm that we ran off and started to do last week. Okay. So I'm going to go over here and get my sleep, because I'm not gonna be able to get to the bed, I don't think, and sleep in time. So yeah, I just want to reset the phantom counting. I wonder if phantoms spawn in Mushroom Islands. What was did I do a southern accent? Okay, I do that all the time, Rotaru. I switch back and forth between like 4 or 5 accents. The southern one is getting to be a fairly regular one. Okay, let's see. It's not my real accent though. That's kind of starting to bug me. It's like my mom's accusing me all the time of having a really strong southern accent when I call home. And I mean, I've been in the quote unquote South for 20 years, so it's understandable, but I had, oh, right, the nether. I'm going to need more obsidian. I'm going to need more obsidian. So I'm going to have to either find more in my storage, and I probably don't have a whole lot more in my storage, or I'm going to have to mine some. So that's what we're on now is I used to do rush next for reasons unknown. I can imagine. I can just imagine you doing that. For some reason, I don't find that difficult to imagine at all. That's coal. That's not obsidian. That's not obsidian. That's not obsidian. That's not obsidian. You know what would be kind of funny? This idea just went through my head. If you could get more than one dragon egg, if it would be kind of funny if you could use dragon eggs for portal frames. I mean, it would kind of sort of make a little bit of sense, kind of sort of in one of those reaching kind of ways. I want to play some Fallout. I'm off to stream late. Okay, good night. Off to stream? He said he's off to stream. He better not be taking up streaming, especially not in my time slot. I'm going to have a word with him. I swear, everybody's taking up streaming since I started streaming. It's like, okay. Not everybody. I mean, this is not where you keep the obsidian era. This is not where we're keeping the obsidian. Going in here right now is a little bit counterproductive. Stepping on toes. Yeah, exactly. He's stepping on my toes. Is my no is my stream slot? No, this is not. If anybody's stepping on toes, it's me, because I shouldn't be trying to stream in the Australian people's stream slots. I mean, come on. So anyway, let's get back onto the last subject that I just abandoned by randomness. Did you guys so have you got any who here? Which biome do you guys think you want to vote for? The desert, the taiga, or the savanna upgrade? And nobody Australian that I know is streaming at the moment. Well, how many Australians do you know, Draw? Anyway, um so like what biomes would you like to which biome would you vote for or might you vote for, and what kind of ideas do you think that they should include if they were going to upgrade? Let's have a conversation about this. This is going to be cool. The mine part of Minecraft. Really? Why would that you mean why would they what kind of overhaul to the mine part of mine part of Overwatch? Hello, Overcraft, I really started to say. New ores and new tools. Hmm. See, I'm one of those people that says, okay, you want new ores, then what do you want the new ores for? Do you want something other than diamond to be the best ore now? Is that what you're saying? Because, that's a little hostile towards diamonds. I don't know why you need to be so hostile to diamonds. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't mind to have, like, the hammers from modded for mining to be able to get the 3x3 mining. I think that would be a great thing as far as speeding up some of the games. But then that puts me back in the court of the very people that I was fussing about a minute ago, as far as people saying, but Minecraft is so boring. Yeah, okay, but I mean, I like modded. There, I personally would rather see additional trees. Specifically, I would like greenwood. I've said that before, though, so it's not new news. But additional trees. I would like to see a broader spectrum of block types that had the 16 color palette. Um, Especially things in the stairs and steps, but that's just me. But as I say, I don't want it to be just let's make a blue like some mods, and I do appreciate these mods. Like I've got like this mod Terra throws in different kinds of sand. Like you can get 4 or 5 different kinds of sand, 4 or 5 different kinds of desert, which means you cannot then craft 4 or 5 different kinds, different colors of sandstone, which is fine except for the part that it's sandstone, because sandstone is not that renewable. I mean, it's just not renewable unless you have modded. But and then of course you would have to write the mod pack so that you could actually access all of those blocks from some modded mechanism, or they're just not that renewable. I'm looking for obsidian, but I knew when I came down here that I was probably going to have to mine it, so why am I wasting time still looking for it? Let's go mine. I now have a problem, which is that the fish that is in the bucket is in the way. And now I have to go back up my ladder just to get water because the fish that's in the bucket is not going to work for getting me some more. It could be worse. I could be streaming Minecraft. So you really are streaming. I feel like I don't know whether he's really streaming or if he's talking. I mean, if you're streaming, you should at least give me some kind of a way so that I can follow you later when I'm not streaming. That's so rude. Go put it in my my thing so that I can my Discord. Give me a link in my Discord so I can follow you because there might surely there will be occasions when you might stream and I'm not streaming. That was such a yes, not the best. But something comparable. So you're saying you want something comparable to diamonds that's a different ore. See, for me, if we just had some way to have purple armor and like purple diamond armor or purple armor that was equivalent to diamond, I would be like all done with it, you know? I mean, the blue armor is nice, but you know, I just need purple. Or you know, to be able to color code or customize our armors a little bit more than what we already are doing. That would be nice. But rumor has it, I think I remember seeing somewhere that 114 is meant to be a combat update. So I was a little surprised to hear them saying anything about updating biomes at the same time, you know? So where does this obsidian come in? Okay, there's a lot of flowing lava right here. There we go. Found some obsidian. Found some obsidian. There are many colors of diamonds. Oh, I guess that's true. That is a true thing. I think that it's a little simplistic though, right? So what you're saying is you want them to expand the possibility of diamonds. Now, there's been some talk lately about there not being enough diamonds in the a new world generation, like as in there's just less ore generation. And since I haven't seen a whole lot of talk about Minecraft updating it, at least not, you know, since 113 has been released, a lot of people have been talking like they're finding less diamonds, just as a general thing. Okay, water, why are you not running in there? I really think that that's probably within the scope of your abilities. Okay, then, okay, so what you're saying is that's not real lava. There we go. I probably need you back up here now, please. Random thing. I don't have a schedule like you. It's chaotic. If you catch me streaming, you just do. It's from this account. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go follow you then. Because you might, you know, stream on normal hours for you. Or, you know, you might stream at hours that I could watch. And I mean, if you were... That's one thing that frustrates me. I've been hearing some talk about... the talk is not the thing that frustrated me. I heard, and I don't know if it's been activated yet. I heard it was in like the Twitch press releases that they were going to do away with those quote unquote community things because they weren't functioning as designed. And so they were going to replace it. And then I believe they were saying that that was going to happen in September, but they were going to replace communities with something closer to a search engine that would just like have filters like a regular search engine, so that we could find what our new content to watch is in streaming more easily, supposedly. But as I say, I don't think I've seen people with the community labels still on their streams. So anyway, I'm guessing it hasn't happened because I'm still seeing streams labeled as having communities. But anyway, I was saying, I'm kind of looking forward to that change. Although I think there's a lot of people that like were part of communities that are going to be affected and bothered by it. But I looked around at the communities, and my problem, being as picky as I am about streams in general, is that I didn't want to be part of stream communities where every person that was in that stream, like, if my perception, and it may not be an accurate perception, my perception was that if you're part of a streaming community, then you kind of are supposed to support those other streams. But, the communities that themselves seemed like a good community, according to whatever publications they had, like information about their, um, like, for example, the BS07, the Broadcaster Salutes, where they would do call outs and give you the opportunity to promote your stream inside their content. Well, that's obviously going to be the kind of a thing that's going to have a wide variety of streamers participating in it, and so therefore that particular stream community is not necessarily going to be like all, say for example, vanilla Minecrafters, or for my case, family friendly content. So that one doesn't bother me as much, but like, there were other communities that were labeled as being family friendly, but I would go into them and they would meet, like, watch the streamers, and they would meet the qualifications to most people to say, what do you call it? Call it family friendly, but they're not strict enough for me. So it's frustrating to me to go and try to find family friendly content, and then when I do find somebody that's producing content that's at the same at a family friendly level that I can actually watch, because I can't. Yes, Straw Taro, your family friendly is family friendly enough for me. Um, Either that, or I just forgive you because I know you. I haven't ever been, because, like, it's a possibility that I'm exercising a different standard than not with you than I would with other content creators. That's probable. But if it was, see, for me, I cannot expose myself to language that's going to get me in trouble at work, because if I get to where I'm hearing it enough, it's going to start coming out of my mouth. So for me to watch a streamer for 5 or 6 hours that's occasionally dropping words that would get me into, even if it's just an occasional thing, that would get me into trouble at work, is kind of dangerous. And it's just, it's not, it may not necessarily be my specific, level of tolerance, but it's A, part of how I'm, setting up my channel, and B, trying to protect myself so that I don't get myself into trouble at work. I I somehow sensed that you were a sublimating sailor, Drataru, and but see, the thing is, if you have to, like, control yourself that way, then it sometimes makes it so that you're more creative with the regular words, so you can express the same idea without being in that combative language. So, and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Have I even gotten? Oh, I got plenty of. I've been sitting here just digging obsidian and just running my mouth. I guess that's kind of the definition of streaming. Do the things that are really, really slow, run in your mouth, and then nobody notices it took you half an hour to get that done. Great googly moly! Well, yeah, there's some good ones out there, like, that people use as expressions instead of using those kinds of words. And it's like, they express the idea better anyway, right? It's like, somebody, I work with students, and so I was talking to one of these students the other week about how just using that kind of language is a representation of two things. One, it's the habit. You grow up in an environment where that is how they express themselves. And if you grow up and the fact of the matter is, and at the risk of being insulting to people, to certain groups of people, you grow up in an environment where they are using that kind of language for every third or fourth word. It's because they are actively choosing not to use other words. And part of the reason they're choosing not to use other words is they're just combative cultures. And I'm not saying a specific race. I was thinking in general terms of more of an economic separation, because they say, like kids that learn more vocabulary when they're younger are better off in the long run, and passing the tests. And I'm not expressing myself very well, but anyway, yeah, I was thinking more in the terms of what is it called? Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of a economic divide rather than a racial divide. Whether there's racial elements in the divide, then anyway. So, hi Miles, how are you doing? If it's a funny, useless web link, what's the point of posting it? If you want to get right down to it, most of the most of the content, most websites and photos and all of that are useless, and a good chunk of them might be funny, but no, um, yeah, there no, we don't do the links here because people can't be trusted. We were just a moment ago talking about how we're doing See, Miles, our standard down there, if you look at the rules, is that you don't have to be as pure as the driven snow, but you can't go any further than the yellow snow. See, that's what I'm talking about, like using different phrases to express the same idea. you know, uh, just as an example, I was pretty proud of that when I came up with that. I feel like it adequately expresses my level of tolerance for bad language. Yes, I need to go 200. I need to go 100 blocks more. So yeah, you definitely didn't grow up in an environment like that. Well, I mean, come on. But see, when I'm saying environment, I'm not necessarily talking about your nurturing environment. I'm talking about, like, for example, I used to work with racehorses at the racetrack, and that is, I mean, if you're that is equal to a sailor dialect, I'm quite sure. Um, but so, if you want to hang out at the track, you're going to pick up that kind of language, and if you hang out, like a lot of people when they're young, like when they're teenagers, they pick up the habit of cursing because of the shock value to their parents because of that whole going through the rebellion stage. Oh, yeah. See, so that's what I'm saying. You're cursing like a sailor strictly out of rebellion. You're rebelling against the feeling like you were so constricted as an adult or as a youngster, so now you are choosing to use words that you didn't have access to as a youngster, and in your mind, in a part of your corner of your mind, you're saying, I'm an adult now, I can choose what language I want to use, which is exactly the same thing I'm saying as far as picking and choosing what I watch, which streamers I watch based on the language they use, because I'm choosing to not expose myself to certain words on a consistent basis because I can't, not because I'm specifically offended by that kind of language, but because it is not a healthy choice for me to have right now for my life. So, I will end up being one of those grandmas. Well, I won't be a grandma. That part's already been settled. But end up being one of those women in the nursing home that is like 97 years old, cursing like a sailor, fussing at the nurses every day. And if I wasn't cursing, they'd think I was sick and they needed to change my meds. You view language, swear words, as the spice of language. I don't like to blend the language, I like it flavorful. I mean, okay, I can get what you're saying to a certain extent because, like, it's like you're saying, if I was a writer, say for example, I pretended to be a writer on occasion, so I'm going to use that example. If I was a writer and I wanted to express a character that was a sailor and created an feel for an environment, it would be necessary to use some kind of language to express that culture. However, it's not necessarily necessary to use specifically words that are, and my biggest problem with curse words is that, excuse me, there's a lot of people that don't understand that if you use a curse word, it's a little bit combative. It's just a little bit like like sometimes some people use like certain words as adjectives. Like it's my dad used to make a comment about the F bomb, about, that was a show that, like, if you used the F bomb as an adjective, he would like make it like, "Oh, I need to buy a ticket to see that show. I've never seen a table that could do that." You know, like it was a circus event. And he used to make a comment about if you use the S word, what color should it be? Because, anyway, stuff like that. So I have these perceptions about, yeah, there's this idea. Yeah, there are places where, yes, you have to use the word because it's the best way to express the idea. But if it's just an adjective, if you're just using it as an adjective and the word very or frustrating or overwhelming, and that's my biggest problem with it, is you take these kids, like, say, for example, young people in today's culture that are not working at developing their vocabulary. And I'm a big word person. People are always fussing about me about using $2 words, $3 words, $10 words. It's like, dude, it had three syllables. Get over it. But it's like, it's not even a complicated word. You guys have heard this word before. It's got three syllables. Get over it. But anyway, but some people are not developing their vocabulary at all. And part of what is happening is we're getting separated by the failure to have this development of our vocabulary so that we can use more words to express ideas in a more refined way. More options for words, right? So if somebody's using a curse word as an adjective all of the time, it's representative of the fact that they don't have access to another word that expresses that idea better, or as effectively, if not better. And so they are creating this hypnosis, brainwashing for themselves, where they're making a situation worse than it actually is, because they don't have access to a word that actually defines it at the level it is. And so everything becomes an attack upon them, right? Because it's not a frustrating situation, it's an F-bomb situation. Okay, so that's my perception of it. It's not like I have any science to back it up. It's just my perception. People who do not have access to other words are choosing to use those things as adjectives just to express ideas. And then then, since they don't have a word for "I'm frustrated and overwhelmed," they are using this word that is some people perceive to be a combative word. And if you happen to use this word for if you happen to use a word for "I'm frustrated and overwhelmed," that somebody else can take as combative, you're putting yourself in a situation where that person's not hearing you because they're hearing the trigger for combative. And I don't think, like, an adult, I draw tarot. Yeah, an adult who is choosing to use the F bomb but is fully capable of expressing ideas like "I'm frustrated" or "overwhelmed." And I think a lot of what we see in kids these days is they just don't have access to those emotional words, and so they don't, because they can't put fine lines between emotions. Like, say for example, in the Bible there's seven different words that are translated as the same English, same word in English, which is love, right? But there's like fraternity, and there's empathy, and there's like compassion, and there is kinship. Like, say for example, you have sisters that are really, really close. Hi, Cactus, where have you been? So if you have sisters that are really, really close, that would be a kinship relationship. Or if you have friends that are as close as sisters, then that's also a kinship relationship, right? Or a kindred spirit kind of relationship, and not necessarily a homosexual relationship. But because there's not that fine distinction between those kinds of relationships, we're creating confusion amongst our children. And so, anyway, like I said, I have those kinds of perceptions, and so that's part of my belief system, and why I think we should not allow swear words, or not to be as willing to tolerate it. You can use a swear word occasionally, and it has more impact when you use it less. Okay, so we've connected to the Mushroom Island, and that only took me 1 full hour, when I don't think it should have taken that long. But I don't know if you've noticed, but I've stopped and started talking with my hands occasionally. Been at school, doing school. All right. Well, why are you up so late? I guess it's Saturday night. You're allowed to be up late. You wrote a whole book, Draw? I'm excited for you. I'm so excited that you have written an entire book. I have not gotten that far yet. I have enough notes and pages and stuff to make an entire book, but they don't make a cohesive image. Don't read. It's a terrible book. Don't read it. uh It's okay. It's allowed to be a terrible book. Is it Saturday? I know what the problem is. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, let's put away some of this stuff, or put this nether rack into our little burn system down here, so that it turns into nether brick. I'm sure there will always be enough nether rack around if we need some. And what was your book about? I bet you can answer that question. I can't answer that question, so. And then we'll fortune up these. I saw some coal down here somewhere that needs to be fortuned up, and so we also need to fortune up our quartz, just so that my inventory stays tidy, because I do not want to get into the position where, what I did recently on the LVS server where I play. I actually fortuned up all of my coal that I had back, right, and turned it into coal blocks. I had like two double chests of coal ore, and I went out and I decided one day that today was the day that it's getting fortuned. I have the time. It's going to take me 6 hours to get this done. I'm going to do it, right? It did not take me 6 hours to get it done. I think it took me an hour. Um, I was a little disappointed, actually, that it didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take for me to fortune up all my coal. It's kind of a dumb thing to be disappointed. But anyway, I ended up, by the time I had fortuned it all up and turned it into blocks, I ended up with 1/4 of the space in my storage system being taken up. And that was a little disappointing, I gotta say. Because I was like in the mindset that it's going to be such a burden to fortune this up, because not only do I have to spend the time to fortune it up, I also have to find more storage space for it, and it just fits really pretty right now in the space that it's got. Of course, the minute I fold up in a fantasy, sci-fi, time travel, romance, tragedy. Ooh, that sounds really interesting. See, I love the science, fantasy, sci-fi, and don't mind when they have romance in them, tragedy, yes or no. I try not to swear as much lately. I say heck a lot. See, I'm a little bit more bothered by the word heck than it's like, really, what is heck? Somebody tell me what the word heck is. I would rather you use a swear word than the word heck, because it's like I'm using this word because I want to be good, and I think that it makes. I'm such a basket of contradictions, right? It's like, yeah, don't curse, but don't use the word heck. What is heck? You're right. got compliments that it was too clean. My editor was like, "You can write more here, you know." I was like, "I prefer the implication." I mean, there are some really, really good implications out there. I have a book that I have read 3 or 4 times now, clean as the driven snow, so clean, so clean. But there are some implications in there that are priceless. Like my favorite line that in the whole book, and it's like I'm talking about like the use of words, right? My favorite line in the whole book is, quote, "Well, doesn't that just squeeze the pits out of his stewed prunes?" So I it's just like I busted out laughing when I saw that. And I had to go and show people immediately because it was absolutely clear what they were saying without having said it. I get uncomfortable if romance goes too far in a book. Yeah, exactly. And you know what bugs me about romance is it's so formulaic, right? Like just a strictly romance novel. It's like by the end of chapter 1 that the boy and the girl are going to meet each other. That's the rules. And by the end of chapter 3 there's going to be some contrived reason why they should be spending time together. So basically every book is based on the Stockholm what is that? Stockholm syndrome, right? If you put two people together, they will eventually develop love for each other, and you really you expect people to be smart enough to avoid. How did I not? Oh, because I used my silk touch pick. You people are supposed to be telling me these things. I can still sleep even though I have stuff in my inventory that's not been fortuned. I can still sleep. It doesn't have to be just a boy and a girl. No, I know. I wasn't assuming gender or anything. But I totally get what you're saying. Romance goes too far. We don't need to be as descriptive of all of that. Hello. Why are you? Oh my gosh, my barn. Get him. He's already dead. Thanks for the effort there, Punksta. Why? I got to do something about this creeper that's back there. I don't want him to blow up my building. Okay. Does anybody know what I was actually doing? Oh, right. I'm supposed to be fortuning, but in order to fortune, I should be using a fortune pick. Oh, my fortune pick is almost worn out, too. Well, the fortune pick will repair itself, so that's something. Let's try this again. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, I found once upon a when I found a study. I don't know. It was from a highly reputable source, probably something that was linked on Facebook when I had Facebook, or some YouTube thing, or I don't know. I saw a source once upon a when where they had scientifically studied, pseudoscientifically. I don't know how scientifically valid the study was. It was just one of those. There are scientists studying this thing, and so there was this information about a scientific study that showed that there were, I think they listed like 12 stages of quote unquote seduction, which of course implies the final culmination. And so I read through these 12 stages of the seduction in this whatever article that it was that I was reading. And I was like, this is the exact script for any romance novel. You can go to stage 4 and keep it clean. And if you go to stage 12, then it's one of those quote unquote tawdry romances, right? So it was like, oh, this is why our kids are messed up in the head, is because they're reading these kinds of romance novels. I remember when I was a teenager, I was always reading, right? So my mom brought me home, teen romances, which were just beginning to emerge as a niche market in book publication at the time. And so there was this series, and I believe the series in question is still around. But there was this series that was about two sisters and their exploits and adventures as teenagers, and I think eventually they went to college. You don't even want to know the kinds of romance novels I read. I could potentially name one that would shock you. No, I've read a series of let's use the word exploratory romance novels. Ones that had three books in it, and was by an author that is not a known romance author, but is a known I don't know, suspense or horror. I'm not sure whether it would, because I don't read suspense and horror, so I'm not sure where the line is drawn. Um, but in that category. So yeah. Anyway, but I've read some things. uh, the quotes in the chat are amusing me, even if they're not amusing anybody else. I've been getting those quotes out of the streams from Bug Bottoms, where I've been watching the Bug Bottoms series over again. Okay, I need to be putting away stuff now. Let's do that. So I guess that timer. I read fan fiction, even though I don't like too much romance. So I bet you can imagine. Oh my gosh, I have read like three or four things that were quote unquote fan fiction, and I was like, okay, so the whole point of fan fiction is to be this kind of book. I mean, okay. Hi guys, why is everybody out to get me today? There has never been this many mobs in this world. Why are you here? Huh? Don't say because there's no light, Ray. He's not watching anyway, so it's okay. Just don't say it. It's not that there's no light, it's just that there's apparently not enough light in that particular spot to keep the mobs from spawning. All right. Yeah, yep, the BB22 on the end is Bug Bottoms 22, episode 22. Okay, so let's go up here and have a look at this house that I was trying to build because whatever the motivation was for the sheep farm, it's just there's just nothing happening in my brain with sheep farm today. We have a schedule opening up let's see, in roughly a week to where I'll probably be doing more streams than I have been the last couple of weeks, and so yeah. Um is I guess Unco's probably not still here. I'm gonna make an effort to look at the what I am sending as far as yeah, I'm gonna look at the resolution and see if I'm gonna change the send resolution to 720 and see if that helps with any of the whole not having the resolution settings thing. I don't. Nobody's mentioning it, but I guess they wouldn't. It's not like I tell the streamers that when they're buffering that I can't watch their stream. I don't know why I couldn't watch their stream though. Anyway, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I was coming over here to this house. I didn't get all of my stuff put away yet. Oh, my brain. Oh, my brain. My brain. Well, there's this implication that there is a brain, and I think that's probably where we went wrong in the first place. So yeah, I should theoretically be able to swim through here. Up, no, I wanted to swim through there, not have to walk around. All right. You know what? I went and got this birch fence, which I really should have gotten two, so that I could put this over here. And I failed. I have failed. Okay. Your spelling is bad. I'm very picky and can read tags carefully to avoid what I don't like. Yeah. It's like I've gotten to the point, I totally feel you. I've gotten to the point where, like, if I'm looking, like, if I'm casually searching through the Minecraft server listings just out of curiosity, or because sometimes I'm just like, okay, well, I wonder if I went to another server, if they would have a perception on this particular server related, I want to say problem, but let's, if this other people, the other servers have this problem and what's the way that they're thinking about it, and I go and I look in the Minecraft listings, and if it says it's an role playing server, it's like, don't go there. Don't go there. You do not want to go there. I don't want to go there anyway. Somebody might want to go there, but I don't. Anyway. But yeah, you're right. There's if you if you can catch the code language, you can get around a lot of it by reading the tags and stuff. But by the same token, then you can find it if that's what you're looking for by reading the tags. Hmm. If that's what you're looking for. Okay, clay and glass and coal. Hey, look, I started to move I designated a place for the coal. Okay, there could be more stuff down this direction. Let's go ahead. There's not a pick in your hand. You can't designate stuff over this way without like putting a pick in your hand first, Era. That's kind of how it works. Okay, I need some wood chest products. Chest products. Let's okay, there's a chest worth of wood. I made an inventory slot. Yay me. I need two though. Oh my gosh. Anyway, getting focused on the build is destroying my chat. That's not good. Nobody talks. Okay, so apparently nobody's talking because they don't have resolution options. And so that's the thing I might be able to address. Or, not the options so much as if I fix my output, maybe that'll fix the accessibility a little bit. I don't know. I'll go fishing. And then if it doesn't get better, I'm probably going to quit. Yeah. I'm coming up on a year, guys. It is getting close. It is getting close in the sense that if I was a professional Minecrafter, this would be when I would start working on the big celebration for the fact that it's a year. So, I mean, it's not that close, but it's close enough that I was like, I wonder if it's been a year. I went and looked in my stream statistics on Twitch, trying to figure out exactly when the end point was. Like, when is it a year? And the weirdest thing, it gave me my achievement for having streamed for 8 hours and my achievement for having streamed for 4 hours on the same date. Oh. Which was a week after the date on the achievement for my first stream. So that's like a weird thing in my opinion. How can I have my 8 hours of streaming a week before I first streamed? I don't understand. There's something wrong with that. How can I have so anyway. Must fix. Did I just go put... Okay, that's blocked off by lava, but this isn't. Okay, this could be picked up because this has like been reallocated and everything. So you go read. This is totally not what I said I was going to work on, but this is how people really play Minecraft, man. They don't do it with a plan. They just go rabbiting off down holes until once then all of a sudden they actually like have this day that they're focused and they get one thing built. And then they feel really super proud of themselves for like a week, and then they start rabbiting around in the hole, keep rabbiting around in holes, and then they're like, I'm supposed to be doing the thing and I'm not a builder because I'm not really. No, you really are a builder, and that's your evidence right there that you're a real Minecrafter is if you can't focus on what you're actually doing for like more than 5 seconds. That's your evidence right there. It broke. Oh, hack. What broke? You celebrated 4 years of vlogging and did nothing. Took a weekend off. See, I couldn't do a vlog. That'd be too much commitment, man. I don't know how you do that. Like, actually talk about your life? Oh my gosh, what are you thinking? Okay, what I was trying to do was I was trying to make a chest that I could organize my redstone stuff into if I didn't already have such a chest, so that things would be a little bit more that was a little bit overkill on the torches. Come on now. And I feel like there was a chest that had redstone in it, but I've got like 5 worlds going right now, so I might have one that's actually that organized. But I feel like there was one in this world that had the redstone in it, and so now I'm like flipping out. That's why we keep flipping open the chests, is because I felt like there was one that had redstone in it that was like a designated redstone chest. And I also feel like I should have more redstone in this world, but the truth is I haven't done that much mining in this world. So It's like, wow. So, do you have a lot of um I've been to your YouTube page once. Is that like the vlog you're talking about is on YouTube, Jotaro? Or maybe I've been to your YouTube page a couple of times, but the whole thing with the babies kind of throws me off. Like, because I haven't spawned and I don't do babies, not because it's like I'm like, am I in the right place? Um, Redstone. This is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go ahead and grab this coal while I'm at it as well, because there's a designated place down there, and then that'll be redstone. And now I have no room for my redstone that I really came to get. So okay. She's 4.5, not really a baby. Oh yeah, no. See, I don't get interested in kids until they're about. Usually, I think they must be about 8, maybe 7. When they actually like your kid has got a personality, so she's like, oh okay. But like the kids that are just like, I usually I have like this. I usually hold up my hand and say it's not this big yet. You know, like the little signs at the amusement park. You must be this big to get my interest. Um, but that doesn't work very well in this particular context, for one thing, and for another thing, it's like it's so insulting. I know it is, but it's like no, seriously. I just don't do kids. It's almost as if I can't stand to be around kids until they're old enough to smart mouth. So I guess it's because I'm such a smart mouth myself. I can't relate to you because you do not understand sarcasm. If you don't understand what it means to be the straight man in a joke here, then this is not going to work. You need to be yeah. My brother is 5. He went to kindergarten this year. He's a big boy. Has a smart mouth. See, some of them kids they get smart mouths because they hang out with people that have smart mouths, and then they are smart mouthing and they don't know what they're smart mouthing. And I think that's worse than anything because they're like parrots. Just the little whole parrot thing is like, I don't know what I just moved, but I'm gonna go with it. Okay. I'm now my stream has devolved into inventory management. Like again, how many times does my stream devolve into the whole? I'm not doing anything except for inventory management. And okay, I'm gonna go build. I really am. As soon as I actually get all of the stuff out of today's today. In fact, she was playing with a loud toy, and I said, if you don't stop playing with that loud toy, I'll take the battery out. She turns around and she says, you don't even know where the battery is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the question is, was she right? This begs the question. Was she right? No, you don't even know where the battery. I can. Yeah, and then the kid says a thing like that, and you're mystified, right? It's like, oh, you're right. I do not know where the battery is. What can I do now that I've been called out on my deficiencies? She was right. Oh, I feel so. I feel for you. I feel for you. I was having an argument with a child once about you're supposed to be doing this right now. I'm perfectly capable of fulfilling this authoritarian leadership role now, and that person may not be available right now, so you're stuck with me. And they're like, well, maybe we just don't trust you. And it's like, well, guess what? I don't trust you neither, so there. No, you can't say those things. You really can't. But I was like, I'm okay with the fact that you don't trust me. But, that doesn't mean you can't just, that you can't respect me. That doesn't mean that what I'm saying is not true and valid and that you aren't spoiled. And manipulating the person anyway. Grumble, 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 whine, complain. Okay, so let's not go there because we need to be doing other things. Stone, and then I think there should be a mob drops folder. Fish, you can be over here. I don't want to be organizing fish just yet. My wood products is getting to be a little bit of a wreck. I had these stones and didn't get rid of them. Okay. Coal. We just made a box for coal. Didn't we just make a box full of coal stuff and somehow this little bit of coal isn't in there because it's not a block? Okay. All right, let's go have a look at this house. This house. I was looking at it and thinking, okay, I kind of have an idea where I'm going. He told me about that an elephant licked the other elephant that had named George. He told an elephant me about an elephant liked the other elephants that's name was George. uh... oh, it's a good thing I think I'm funny because nobody else does, right? I wonder if Twitch realizes what they're doing to their viewer base by adjusting whatever it is that they've been adjusting lately that makes it so people can't watch their stuff. It's not night. I kind of need it to be. Here we are. Let's sleep the night away. It licked. It licked. Okay, so one elephant licked another elephant whose name was George. I see. That seems like a strange thing for an elephant to do, if you ask me. Um, I want to know why the elephant that did the licking does not have a name. This is the way my brain works. I want to know why the elephant that did the licking does not have a name. um. Oh, you know what just happened? Like I was looking at this earlier, like trying to figure out how I want the shape of it, and in my head it was like a spruce thing. And I've got jungle blocks up there. So let's go put some spruce in there. I mean, do I have spruce? I don't know, but I probably can find some. I'll just take down Ed Wood over here if I need some spruce and can't get any. No, I think I grew one of those giant spruce trees the other excuse me, the other week and then failed. Yeah, I should have some spruce. Um I don't know why my brain is saying it should be spruce, but it's not going to cost me anything to replace like half of it with spruce logs and see what it looks like. Or well, that's a starting point. Wood and wood products. How about you read the labels? That will help a little bit, Era. Come on now. And yeah. Don't dare Edward. Why? Is he one of those people that just cannot refuse a dare? And if you dare him to do something, he is going to do it just because you use the word dare. After that, it was because after that it was heavily ever after. Oh, the elephant that did the licking has no name because after he licked the elephant named George, he was happily ever after. Yeah. There's so many not yellow snow things that I could say about that, but I don't think I will. Why do you do this to me? Okay, I have some leaves, but I don't I don't really have enough. I have enough axe for it. I have enough axe for it. So since we're all ladies here, I'm gonna ask an obnoxious question. Um, do you all know that stupid brand of I say stupid, which is a clear representation of my opinion. No, there's that new brand of male smelly products. Colognes and body wash and all of that's called Axe. Uh, So what do you ladies think of the brand of smelly products for men that is called Axe? What is your opinion of this particular brand of stuff and their advertisements for their product and their all of all of this stuff? Let's have a topic of conversation that is specific to who we are presently in this moment. We can get away with it because we're women, right? We know exactly where to stop. No, just kidding. I don't know. It's because in my brain I was saying the word axe, and this is why my brain cannot be left to run free. Y'all are supposed to be keeping the chat organized for me so that I don't Oh. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's newer than Old Spice, is what I meant, like Draturu. Maybe it's not the newest product on the market, but it's like, for example, newer than Old Spice, which was the only one there for a long time that was like publicly available. I say publicly, but I mean, like drugstore available, as opposed to you had to go to the mall and go to the department store and spend $40,000 to get something that smelled fancy. Personally, I think it smells too strongly, and it's like, do you really think, I don't, but that's just me. Oh, their advertisements are just absolutely ridiculous. Of course, they're apparently working because I'm standing here talking about the advertisement and know the brand of the product that is being advertised. I mean, so that's a thing. I need where's my shears? This is a thing. Let's use the shears so that we can get our leaves back because this is frustrating me that I'm losing them, yeah? Oh, their advertisements are horrible. You might, yeah, you could probably like Google them. Best Axe, great, smell great, and stay dry. Don't use it. What? Stink! Boys all over school are almost worse than the normal boy. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's worse than BO. It's like BO is honest at least. Just don't. And so the funny thing is that I don't know if you've noticed, but like Old Spice, if you're not watching advertisements, then see, I watch videos where I don't have control of things like ad blocker, and then I also occasionally will watch TV. So I see them. Sometimes I see some advertisements, but anyway, um, yeah. What was I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, but so Old Spice has got some advertisements now. Since I mean, Axe is clearly cutting into their profits because their market is the same market, right? So obviously, where Old Spice used to dominate the market and be the only option, now you have this Axe product coming in. It's clearly cutting in. So now Old Spice is making advertisements that are on the exact same stupid level as the Axe. The Old Spice advertisements are on the exact same level of stupid as the Axe advertisements, but they're focusing in on the fact that, but basically what I was saying is they understand that not all of the women find that the Axe odor is even attractive in the first place. So it's like, what Axe is really is it's actually being marketed toward men. In the past, like Old Spice was always the thing that the woman bought for the man at like Father's Day or whatever because she appreciates she appreciates what Old Spice does, right? So they're selling the product to men, which is because men are becoming more conscious of those things. But the fact of the matter is that men do not have the same sense of smell as women. It is a well documented scientific fact that women have a better sense of smell than men, just as a general thing. So, if women have a better sense of smell, and this is, as I said, a documented fact, then what you're doing if you are marketing a smell product to men is you are not marketing it to the women. So it's going to automatically smell worse. It's automatically going to smell stronger just because you have to convince the men that it smells good. So, my brain just made another jump and made an assumption about who's actually buying Axe that would actually be extremely amusing for me to mention in my current environment. Oh, I can't go there though. I just so can't go there. It would be amusing if I could. I'm coming over here because I want to get some leaves and I therefore want to find a place where there are some trees that I don't mind taking down. And surely there's a place where there are some trees. I need to get some more leaves on account because I don't have any, and I've broken all the ones I had. Not all of them, but I don't have enough to pillar up right now. So for this project that I'm working on, yep. Oh. Okay, so yeah, we're in agreement. Which is actually, it's almost as if that the Old Spice commercials have a full and complete understanding of the fundamental fatal flaw in the advertisements for Axe. Yep. Oh my gosh. Oh no, my shears wore out. I need to like get some more mending books or something. Let's see. How would I even be able to go about getting more mending books? Because I need to have shears. Not that you I would still have to repair the shears. I need like 10 sets of shears that have mending books on them. Oh gosh, I need to stop building things and get farms so that I can get mending books or a villager, or but I'd still have to have farms to be able to breed the villagers. So maybe I should just be like this couple of weeks while we have a little bit of extra time. Maybe I should go and get myself some villagers trapped, start building a villager farm. Hi Seth, how are you doing? Are you talking about the perfume product or the deodorant product? I think Axe smells sells both. We are talking, I was talking about the advertisements for Axe. We were talking about, first of all, we were talking about Axe stinks. It smells bad. And then I was talking about the advertisements for Axe versus the advertisements for Old Spice. And so we were just talking about it kind of as a brand as opposed to like a particular specific product. Um, Are you saying that the Axe doesn't? I saw that it doesn't work. The deodorant product doesn't work. Um, or what? I think I missed what Foreign Seth was saying. I didn't notice that it was a new person in my chat. This is why people don't come to my chat. Is because I don't notice there's new people. It's like I have a person that has a blue name, and then I have a person that has a pink name, and then I have a person that has like now Seth is a like a bluish green. Night cactus. You get some sleep, child. I see what you did there. You triggered on a yawn. You said you're tired and you triggered me to yawn. That's all your fault. I even go and take naps before streams for these things to not happen, and then they still happen. Have you seen any of the advertisements, Seth, for the Axe and for the for Old Spice, the new ones that seem to be in response? Well, I think they're in response. That's what I was just saying. Anyway, uh, I like the one. There's an advertisement for those of you who I meant that I don't use it. Axe has annoying commercial. Oh my gosh, it has the most annoying commercials. That's what I was saying. Their commercials are so annoying, and I find their product offensive. So but I am woman, and they are marketing Axe to men. So I'm not supposed to be blue. I'm not asleep yet. Okay. So are you saying that when you are asleep, then you will be blue? No, I totally get what you're saying. I'm teasing you. You're blue in my display, but my display is probably not like um the way you have it set up because it's through the Stream Elements, quote unquote. I guess it counts as a chat bot. Well, no, it doesn't. The OBS, I have a plugin for OBS that's from Stream Elements. I really, really like it. They just updated it today, and they fixed one of the things that was like an annoyance, but not like when I logged on, I allowed it to update. So they may have updated it before today, but I just didn't. I was gonna make myself a pair of shears so that I would not have this continuing problem. But anyway, um, yeah, it's probably not that you're not blue, cactus. It's probably that my display is not showing you the same to me as you are. You really are blue. You're right. You used to be blue. I remember you were blue when I was using the Twitch pop out for chat. I want to be greener. You want to be green or pink? Yes. All right, I'm gonna go try to sleep. Night draw. Did you get your second drawing done? I was gonna think. I think that's really fast. It doesn't matter to me if you got it done. It's not like pressure or anything. I was just like, wow, that's fast for the second drawing. I bet she just got tired and decided to quit because some people kind of do that occasionally. Okay, so I think that this guy needs to have a little bit more work done to him, which might be why I was trying to make wool farm. Spice, no. But I've seen the commercials for Axe and I don't like them. The men in those commercials have impossible bodies, can't possibly compare to that, and thus won't buy their product. Yep. Well, okay. First of all, I think that you could potentially compare to it if you wanted to be that person. I don't. I'm not wanting you to be that person. I'm just saying I think it's a possibility. Because you seem like a perfectly nice guy, and so therefore you automatically outrank those guys in that commercial because they only want to have women rubbing up against them, which is stupid because women would not be rubbing up against them because they stink from that product. Okay. Which has various other implications, which I've already implied, and therefore am I not going to imply again. There was iron there I could have grabbed, but night. Bye. The Old Spice commercial. Old Spice has one where it shows a couple sitting at the table, like they're sitting on the sofa putting together a puzzle on their coffee table, right? And the guy makes a triumphant noise as he puts down the last piece, right? And he goes, dun, 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 like, yay, I've put down the last piece. I've got you. I'm the better puzzle. The moment of arrogance from when you're the person that puts down the last piece in the puzzle, right? And then he looks at the completed picture. And in the completed picture, his wife is sitting there, and him and his wife are sitting there on the sofa, and arrayed all behind them on the sofa table is the entire line of the Old Spice products, right? So then he goes into freak out mode because it's like the picture of them sitting there in that moment, implying, of course, that there's like a camera in their house, and sometimes he has just gotten done putting together this picture. It's just I think it's hilarious. I think it's an absolutely hilarious commercial because he's like freaked out because there's somebody in his house messing with his puzzle or something like that. So I think I think it's a cute commercial. It's hilarious, it's cute, whatever you want to call it. I like it. I like that commercial. It's on the exact same stupid level as the Axe commercial, but I'm less offended by it because I'm offended by Axe smell. I guess is probably no. So yeah. Oh, well. Okay, so now I have these shears. I wish I could just enchant shears in the enchanting table. That would make my life 100% easier right now because I don't think I have oh, you startled me, dog. For some reason, the dog sitting there in the window, it really, really just startled me right then. Efficiency 4, that's going to make it wear out faster. It's probably not what I want. Bane of Arthropods, Sweeping Edge, Frostwalker. I imagine that's probably all of them. Hey, give me my wood back. Not that I'm in love with the oak wood for anything right now, but oh, hey, there's some more power. Loyalty, Unbreaking. That one would be really nice to put on my shears. It won't last that much longer. Oh, Silk Touch. No, Silk Touch. I don't think I can put Silk Touch on shears. Oh, yes, I can. And I might want Silk Touch shears because... No, you don't have to have Silk Touch on shears anymore because you can get the cobwebs. That's a really nice pair of shears now. Now those need mending. Y'all help me keep an eye on the durability on these because, I mean, it's not like shears have a lot of durability to start with. They got what, like 64? I have apparently untriggered that button. F3 and H is the one that shows durability. Okay. Maybe it's because I haven't used it. No, maybe I'm just getting spoiled by modded. Get out of the thing. Thank you. F3 and H. That shows the tooltips. My puzzle. Hey, where's Nami? Nami is. This is Saturday. That is a little odd. I think it was Mondays and Wednesdays that he wasn't going to be able to make it to stream, just as an expectation. He might have something, you know. He's a kid and he's in school and he's got a life. Which I say that comment about my having a life. I thought something really intellectual, like I had this whole brain spasm the other day about the whole phrase "I have a life" and how it applies to the whole culture of gaming, or the people that use the word "I have a life," the expression "I have a life," and what they mean by it. I had some kind of really like deep intellectual thought that is no longer in my brain about the idea of what is have a life. Yeah, I don't know. It's gone. Whatever it is, it's gone. Wow, those are deadly fast. I don't think that's a bad thing, but I think efficiency 4 might be just a little bit more than I want on my shears. And now I've done it, I can't undo it. I'm going to have to yell at Ray about it. Okay, so this I think I'm already liking better. It's going to be an interesting combination if I put that clay, that terracotta in with that. I think I'm already liking that better though. But I have this idea that there's going to need to be a little bit of a roof. That roof right there is going to wrap around our rooftop porch, our rooftop balcony. And then, so that part's I got figured out in my, I'm starting to see the house. I know it's not like actually emerging yet for you guys, but I'm starting to see the house. So, yeah, we're just going to have to poke at this now until the thing that's in my head starts to come out and be visible to other people. That's a thing. We just got to poke at it until it makes itself visible to other people. Hey, I got right where I was trying to get to. I didn't think I had pulled it off, but I did. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I was going to say that's all of my leaves, but no, it's not. I've got another stack. Okay, come here, you. All right. Axe and log. There we go. Let's get all of these down now. Twitch locked me out and I saw Old Spice ad. They're not watching us at all. They are so totally not watch. I swear that is like the thing about the modern era and being on computers is like you be talking to somebody about something and it's like that little thing, the same little computer that makes the closed captioning for YouTube is over there dissecting what words you're using in whatever it is that you're doing. And so you can't talk about anything without exposing yourself to the advertisement. So did you enjoy the advertisement? What? Oh my God, guess what? What? Chicken butt. Guess what? Chicken butt. Um, um, bighorn sheep in rut. What is, I think that's not the correct reference. There's a word for something in rut, and I don't know what. Something in rut. I don't know what. There's an actual animal that's quoted all the time as being in rut. Or that there's an expression. It's not quite up to meme level, but it was like a thing before. Turn of phrase, stuff like that. Anyway, oh my gosh, my brain is like going into complete like stupid mode now. Stupid. Like, yeah. Did you see what just happened to those leaves? That's what's happening in my brain right now. Okay. You can't even think about what you're trying to do. Your things are happening in there so fast. My favorite show was canceled. Canceled. Oh no, they canceled the whole what is it? A Gravity Falls thing? There are not any monsters nearby. What are you talking about? I don't see any mobs. I don't see any mobs. Okay. You're wrong. There's not any monsters here. Okay. I'll just go over here to the house and use that bed. If you want to be that complexicated. I probably need to make sure I know how often I've slept anyway. Get all distracted by this house. You know what? I should have stayed up there on my little... There's not monsters. What do you mean there's monsters nearby? How can there be monsters nearby here? You are so full of smoke. You are so full of smoke. No, it wasn't Gravity Falls. It was, Gravity Falls is the one you all say I sound like Mabel. The one with the sapphire and the diamond and the opal and that one. I don't remember the name of it. No, Adventure Time. I watched for 8 years. Oh, wow. There are no monsters. It's making it as if I'm carrying the mob. There's not any monsters. There's no mobs. Are all of my mobs invisible at the present moment? Because there cannot be any mobs here. I've never had that problem before. Does anybody see any mobs? I see 0 mobs. Oh, I see some skeletons over there. Okay, but there's one here. Are you the one keeping me from sleeping? I doubt it. Oh, but I bet... Oh, hi, Mr. Enderman. Hi, would you mind not taking my stuff? You are not the ones that were keeping me from being able to sleep, though. Mr. Enderman probably is. Dude, I'm trying to do some shooting over here. You don't interfere with a guy's elbow when he's trying to shoot. It's just not a thing you do. Dude, give me back my block. Where are you stealing blocks from? Huh? Give me my block. He went in the water and now he's mad about it and... He spooked me just a little bit there. Come here, you. Come here. Stop being a pain. He's got the drop on me a couple of times and so therefore... Okay, you... Why are there mobs around anyway? Oh, because I took the torch down that was right there. Because I was fussing with the stupid post. So now, because I was fussing at this post, there's not enough light here to keep the monsters at bay. And there should probably be another one right there. Okay. Now can I sleep? You know, gangsta, you ain't much of a gangsta. You ain't getting into the fight near as often as Punksta is. Whole of that just so that I can... Frienderman! Steven Universe. That's what I was trying to say, but I didn't know. Cactus, according to the little thingy, you are the only one here. Surely that's not true. Wow. You're not even here. Wow. Okay, I don't think I trust that thing because the cactus is talking and it doesn't even recognize you being there. But at the same time, it's also not showing me any bots, which just goes to show I wouldn't have any viewers if I didn't have bots. Okay. Dee-dum, 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 dum, dee-dum. I should have stayed up there, put my bed down that I'm carrying on that thing, and I wouldn't have had any problems with mobs whatsoever. Okay, so let's get some of this gray terracotta. I was hoping I would find it stored in here because that may be over there. So let's go over here and switch out this terracotta, switch this out with the spruce that we've just put down. Okay, and oh, that works a whole lot better. And then get some of this, and I want to play up here on this wall for a starting place. about this clay. Right here. Come here, you. Go here. This wall is going to be clay. Can I get away with still using that for the floor? Maybe. It'd be nice to be able to still have that variation. I think it might still... This is going to kill me. This pair of shears is going to get me killed because if I go down here without having the control. See, and that's exactly what I was trying to tell Ray last week when he was hassling me about the shears being faster. Faster is not my friend. Faster is not my friend. It just isn't. Okay, let's see. Shears. Yep. There we go. Put the clay here. All right, let's pop down and have a look at what we got so far. Whee! I do like that that's faster. I'll give him credit for the faster part sometimes, but Ag, I'm directionless! Exactly. I'm exactly directionless. Okay, so that is, it is what it is. Okay, so there's a wall there. Let's make another wall. And that would be up here on this face first. This is floor, so I'm going to go ahead and let that be jungle wood still for right now, because why not? Hey, you know what I haven't done today? I haven't carried a load of sand. Oh, well, you know what? I was watching this video, and not the one that Marco posted, but another video where somebody has kind of upgraded the one that Marco has posted about the Guardian farm, building a Guardian farm that is based on the bubble column mechanic. And the one I saw, the video that I'm currently referring to, I might actually do for the Guardian farm because, first of all, they gave me tips that would make it easier to do. Like the big thing that I was saying about not wanting to do the one Marco said, the big reason I was saying I didn't want to do that one was because of the... I don't think that belongs there. Was because I didn't want to be bothered with the Guardians and the whole having to keep up with my food and avoid the Guardians and stuff while trying to do the building of the thing. But that particular video reminded me that there's such things as a beacon, and if you combine the beacon with the new conduit effect, that you get something that is quite potently protective against the effects of the Guardians. Now, I don't know if it's going to be enough, but it might be enough to make me try, which is probably half the battle anyway. So, I may just abandon the whole sanding the monument thing and then start in on building, no, not oak. Let's go ahead and make some pieces out of this jungle wood. Actually, you know what? If I was going to make a floor, okay, the biggest problem with doing a floor that way is that I'm still going to be able to see it through the bottom. Okay, this still could be an idea. Let's give this a try. I have an idea for this floor. It's going to have an effect on how it looks on the bottom part, but we may work around that in some other way at the end when we get to the part where this is actually a built thing. Is it just me, or is my voice really, really bad right now? Okay, so in order for me to do what I'm thinking, I will actually need to have some spacer blocks as much as an entire floor. And in order for this to work, I need to get them at the right level. So go there. Let's do this, and then I'll have to take these down to even be able to... Hi! You are here, I think, because I heard thunder outside, right? Because I know we let you outside right before we started streaming. So, yeah. Yep. If I didn't have bots, I wouldn't have viewers. Yep, that's okay. The viewer... No, not you. Hi, piggies! I know you're not giving me this look because we specifically stuck you outside before stream just so you wouldn't give me this look. So This is the thing, though, with the dumb dog giving me this look, the way she's been lately, I can't ignore her giving me the look. So buttons. So buttons. But it's raining, and that's why she didn't do what she was. So if that's the, I think I hear thunder. I hear thunder. So she gives me the look when I have thunder also. So I don't know whether to trust her or not. As long as she's still sitting here looking at me, then maybe there's a chance. I Rash Saturn, how are you doing? Welcome. Okay, there goes the dog. Let me put myself in a corner and figure out what the dog's problem is. I'll be right back. Okay. So now my hair is all messed up and it's going to sit there and annoy me, and I'm going to have to make all these headphone noises later because my ears are being tickled by this hair. Erg. Okay. How are you doing today, Rash? Are you exploring Twitch and enjoying all that Twitch has to offer? Because, that would be the only way that you could possibly find me. Oh, how are you? Don't do that, you stupid, obnoxious thing. Okay, let's have a look at this from down here and see what this is going to do. I think... Yay! Yep, it's thunderstorm. I think my dog is of the opinion that if it's a thunderstorm, I should be in the same room with husband, because as soon as I got up and went in there, the room, she's like, went to let her out. She's like, I'm going in here. What are you thinking? This is not going to be desirable because it would need to have a different texture. Like, as far as what it looks like, that's fine, but it's going to end up being too flat and smooth there using all full-size blocks. So if I was going to use that for the floor, it would at least have to be raised. So that I can have the same depth. That's the magic code word that all the real Minecraft builders use, is depth. Okay, so, I started out to ask, and of course now there's, it started out to ask a long time ago, if we, quote unquote, this Minecraft player were to go into the giant's garden, like in Jack and the Beanstalk, how big would the giant be? This may be giving away too much, but that can't be helped. It can't be helped. How big would a giant, like as in the story Jack and the Beanstalk, be compared to our Minecraft player? Are you gonna continue to make yourself a pain? See, the husband's up, so if she could be convinced to go to the bathroom, in theory he could be convinced to let her out. But if she doesn't go to the door when she, yeah, I don't know. She's making my life complicated. Here. Okay, I'm trying to get an idea if I want to do this floor, is all I'm trying to do. Okay, I'm going to end up falling. Okay, go here. And you are invisible. You're not showing up on your list of viewers? Well, that stinks. You should be a real boy. I mean, a real girl or a real live cactus. I didn't get those stripped. So let's try that. And that. Oh, I don't know. I might want to leave them not stripped and have that pattern. something to think about. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, pick up everything. And then we're going to have a look. Yep. So, let's see. Okay, well, obviously I would need to replace the floor, this clay here, but I think that might work. The question then becomes, first of all, where can I potentially put my bed down to sleep the night away? Because don't be that way. Give me the thing. It's like, no, you need to be over here so that when you get up there, you have, I am really me. I'm a really me. You are right. You are absolutely right. You are really a you. Okay. So I want to see if I want to put, no, I won't because well, actually, I still could. That's not stairs. Hi, Rash. Thank you for the follow. This is a single player world. So it's not a server at all. And there isn't really, I play on a different server, I play on a public server. So, when I play on a server, I'm on a public server most of the time. No, that's an overgeneralization. I do sometimes play on private servers, but yeah. But this world is just a vanilla world. So the problem with this particular design is it's going to be difficult. I'm going to have the little leaf platform there until I decide what the floor is really going to look like. Oh, I've got another floor over here. That solves the problem for the moment, in the sense that I can build this leaf platform, and I can try the little floor pattern that I want to try the variation of with this leaf floor. Well, I'm going to have to pull it down like 15 times to look at it. That's still not the right place, Era. Remember the whole thing where we were discussing the depth part? Yeah, you really want to be here instead of there. Okay, and then, hey, there's a couple of stripped logs that I could just use. You go there, and then you can go here. And then why do I have two different stacks? There we go. We can do this because what I want to see is if I like this with these vertical logs not stripped, is what I want to do. That's what I want to look at right now. If I like it better with the vertical logs that are not stripped. There's Nami! You called him up, Cactus. She's like, where's Nami? Where's Nami? Where's Nami? And there he is. He just poofed into existence because she believed in him. He's like Frosty the Snowman that way. Yeah, that's it. That was the reference I was trying to make. I mean, it's the best one I've got for that particular. I read this book one time, and it was like so far out of mainstream, and I never remember the title of books that I read, so I would never be able to find it again to reread it. And I kind of want to, because it had this interesting concept of, it was an interesting concept because, dude, that was just rude. Just so rude. If you're going to shoot at me, can you like at least leave me on my place? How am I going to get back up there? I don't think I have enough. That's okay. Let's look. Oh, I might want to do that. This is what I get for not going ahead and sleeping right away. No. You're burning. You're burning. You're burning. You're burning. You're burning. I think you're going to burn fast enough that you can't save your life. Nope. You just burn. You can just burn. Just burn up already. Golly, how long does it take you to burn up? That long, apparently. Neener, 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 neener. You can't reach me. You can't reach me. Ah. What did you do in the 2 hours or something? Well, we went and found that mushroom island, and we built a tunnel to the mushroom island. And then I rustled around in my drawers for a while, and then I came over here and decided to put spruce instead of the jungle logs for our support beams. And now I put a couple of walls in there, and then now I'm working on the floor. So we haven't done anything. Yeah, loopy is fun though, Cactus. Go to sleep. You just go to sleep. You're allowed to sleep. It's allowed. You really are allowed to sleep. You have to take care of yourself, Cactus, and the way you can take care of yourself best is by making sure that you get enough sleep and all that. Me sound like a grandma, sound like a mama or something that I'm not. You have to get your sleep. Go get your beauty sleep. Yep. Your prosperity sleep. I need a log. I don't have a log of the right wood, really? Okay. So all of that just so that I could make the stupid leaves go away, and now I have to go get that pillar back down too. Oh, and we made this really, really awesome pair of shears that's a little bit too fast, and so I'm going to end up killing myself one of these days because I will not be paying enough attention to where the shears are, where my pillar is to be able to, yeah. I missed you guys. Oh, it's so sweet. Cactus, we miss you too. Nami comes in here every stream and goes, "Where's Cactus?" The same as where you were just doing, only it doesn't work for him. He doesn't know you should totally tell him the magic trick so that when he comes in here and goes, "Where's Cactus?" the same way you were just doing, "Where's Nami?" it has the same effect, you know. It's like, okay, oh, would you please do what you're supposed to be doing? Less falling and more just breaking things. That would be good. Okay. So, pay no attention to these unstripped logs here. But which floor design do you guys like better? Assuming that it's like exposed and this is what you would see from the bottom. Do you like this one here that has the non-stripped logs for vertical logs? Or do you like this one better over here? That's all the same basic pattern. It's just less color. Which one do you like, guys? Let's have a vote. I'm going to set up an election. I'm gonna push important buttons over here, and I'm gonna set up a poll. And there's 4 of you, so y'all can each of you vote. No, I'm not setting up a poll. I'm kidding. I know, Cactus. We know you're allowed to have school and stuff. Though seriously, though, guys, do you have an opinion? Even if I don't put in a fancy poll, will you have an opinion? Oh no, it says I've got no. Okay. Oh, that's just the stupid little frame rate thing. Did I actually go black for a minute? I looked over and had a red indicator. Did I have black screen for a minute, or was it still sending? It looked okay from what I did. I haven't seen anything on my viewer yet, but I had a red indicator there for a second. Okay, anybody have an opinion about the floor? Nobody has. Okay, no blackness. Good. Okay, now opinions about the floors, folks. Okay, what do I want to do with this guy to make him more amusing? Okay, he's a face on the wall right now, and I think I want to turn him into an actual thing. So I'm gonna like build onto him. Okay, what kind of a shirt would this guy have? There's another question. Because, I mean, he's got a neck already. Well, sort of. So if I put a shirt on him right here, what kind of shirt would it be? Would he have like a striped shirt, a plaid shirt? Would it be a solid colored shirt? Would he be wearing a bow tie? Would he have suspenders? Something like that. He needs a shirt. I'm going to make him a body. No opinion. Nobody has any opinion. My opinion is yeet. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. I'm going to have to call out the lurkers because my regulars are not behaving themselves. Oh, look, I found all of my bots again. They're not being counted on the viewer count, so that's awesome. But they're all there. Hey, bots, you got an opinion about my floor? No. Nobody has an opinion about my floor. Well, fine. Don't have an opinion about my floor. I'm going to make it like that one. I'm going to do that one because it like this will be pretty. This is pretty from here, especially if I take away those jungle slabs right there. I should eat something. And then pink. My opinion is pink, rose pink, pink there. Oh, pink. There you are. Who's pink? Oh, okay. She's got her settings set. Okay. Yay! Cactus is going pink. Woohoo! Let's get rid of these. Do. Whoops, that wasn't what I meant to do. Is this oak? You're not so. That's no, it's dark oak. Wait, I was trying to do this in spruce. Have you been dark oak this whole time? I can't win. I can't win for losing. Has it been dark oak this whole time? Umble. This one is dark oak. That one for sure is dark oak. I've been using the same stack of wood, so apparently it's been dark oak this whole time. Umble. Okay. I'm gonna go find some spruce so that I can properly test what I was actually thinking when I start. I've been thinking it doesn't really seem like I wanted it to. Oh my god! Oh, a pink shirt. A pink shirt. Like that's the only a pink shirt. We have pink wool. We have pink concrete, and we have granite. So we don't really have a lot of options for pink. And and at the risk of assuming his gender, I think he's a guy. So we would want him to be a guy in a pink shirt. Is that what you're saying? I'm going to have to put a sign up over there so I can remember that when I'm not actually working on it at the moment. A pink shirt. So we have granite, we have pink concrete, we have pink wool, and that's all the pinks that are in this game. I am suddenly very hungry, which is dumb because I've definitely eaten enough today. Wood and wood products. Look for spruce wood. Okay, so I don't have... Oh, I have spruce logs right there. I've been using a stack, so I can probably get by with a stack. I play pew pew games. I wear pink skins and cars. Pew pew games. So that's a first-person shooter, I'm gonna guess. Oh my gosh. Pew 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 pew. There's no skeletons around when you want them. Okay. Oh, I didn't make the sign. I said I was gonna make a sign, or grab a sign anyway, but I didn't get it that done. No, some of this is spruce, isn't it? No, it's gotta all be dark oak. There's no way it could any of it not be dark oak. I guess it's possible I could have grabbed 2 stacks and had... Okay, fine. You can decompose if you need to, but I'm going to be right back. Okay. Surely some of it is dark oak. Is any of it... It's all got to be dark oak. So now I got to redo the whole thing that I've already redone once today because I didn't do it with the thing I wanted to redo it with. That is dark oak. Okay. Let's do spruce. And then we will see if that's any different. I think it will be because, see, dark oak is a little bit blue-ish as far as colors is concerned, like wood color, like especially in the bark. And I wanted the bark to be a little bit red and pull the red tints out of this clay is what I wanted. It's what I was thinking when I said spruce and then didn't grab spruce. I mean, oh my gosh. So, what is a good size for a rooftop patio? We have about 5 blocks by, so it's 5 blocks by something. 5 blocks by 7, 5 blocks by 9. I don't know how far out over the water I would like to go. We could go, 9 blocks. It's a totally a doable thing. It's just, do we really want to go out that far? Okay. Go there. And then if I come over here like this, I can get this one here. But more importantly, since it has decided to be night, I can totally put my bed down and I should be out of the range of any mobs preventing me. Pink wool. Okay, I was watching Singing and Crying show. Some people have pink on them. Borderlands with pink rooms. The last bad guy I see is pink outfit, pink V rooms. Okay, oh, pink rooms. Okay. Pink rooms. I think that's that. I'm just amused by the fact that you chose that word. I totally get what you're saying. I just think it's hilarious. Pink rooms. Okay. Room. Okay, and I should have pew-pewed at the skeletons so that I could pew-pew at the skeletons because I wanted to pew-pew at skeletons. Okay, so this wall here, this is the fundamental problem with this design. Oh my gosh, this is never going to work. This is never going to work because if I take this piece out, I have air exposed there. So the side of the floor is going to be visible. This is never going to work. This is never going to work to do it that way and have the floor that I was just talking about making. It's never going to work to raise the floor in this building. This wall is going to be an integral part of anything that shows on the bottom, and there's not going to be any way to get around it. Oh my gosh, that's a little annoying. Let's see. It's going to have to be the floor enclosed in, and I don't know if there's enough floor really to get away with that. Okay, you come down here. There we are. Leaves. So, okay, let's just go back to the issue of whether we want the spruce or the dark oak. Oh, one of the pigs, he had enough faith. One of the pigs, he had faith. He made it to the water. I don't know how he ended up in the water, but didn't he made it to the water, people. Okay, so I don't think I have any pink wool on hand. So what we need to do is we need to get some pink dye and go get, we need to get some pink dye and go dye a, oh wait, what am I thinking? We have 3 pink sheep. I don't have to dye pink. I don't have to dye a sheep pink. What kind of dumb am I? Let's go get a little bit of pink wool. This house, I want this house to work so badly, but that's not gonna work. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's so not cool. It's just not okay. Oh my gosh, my stomach is like, I am so hungry. You are not hungry. You are not gonna die of it. You know what? I don't have to do that. I can totally just walk in here this way. And that is hilarious. I can walk in and out of these pens with no problem, but the sheep can't. Hee. That's actually, I only got 4 wool. You're the only one who was committed to the project. He's like, dude, I thought you were just going to take mine and leave my brothers with their shirts. Piggies. I like the small bumblebees. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm going to come over here. I probably have a whole bunch of pink wool in storage. Well, I don't know if a bunch is really the right wording, but let's do a pink shirt. It's going to come out all the way to here, I'm sure. And then his head's probably going to have to be... Okay, so, yep. Probably by the time we put the pink shirt on him, but then it's going to blend in with his lips a little. That could totally be a thing, though. All right, let's leave that to the side for the moment. I want to go... So basically what we're saying is that this is going to have to be, and then we'll also have, and this is like, I need to clear my inventory out because things are kind of a wreck right now. Look at all of that wood. I mean, leaves that I had right there in that box, and I just went and got more. I'm such a loser. Okay, let me go see about getting some more of this light gray concrete out of storage. My word, and about 14 other words. It's that absurd. Bumblebees are confused. Bumblebees are cute. They're just confused little guys. That's an interesting idea. How are they confused? What is it that's causing them to be confused? Do. Okay, what I need to do is I need to have like a ladder on the side of that bridge so that I don't have to swim out of the water once I get up here. It's really cool that my entrance is hidden, but I need to have like better access. Okay, and when I was down here before, I was going to get a sign so that I could put on wood and wood variants. Right, I was going to get a sign so I could put over there by where the pink guy, where the face on the wall is. Then I wanted to make that into a shirt. I want to give him a shirt. And then this is all of the light gray clay that I have. Nope, I lied. There's more. Okay, it's probably still not going to be quite enough, but... So, buttons. So at some point I need to go into the nether and find myself a nice deposit of soul sand and collect that. Because if I do that alternate design for a, what's that called? Guardian farm, then I will need some soul sand. I will need a fairly significant pile of it, like 2 chests full. Well, at least a full chest full anyway. So all of these buildings are so far got clay in them except for our original starter house. So I think it looks like I'm starting to build a town that's made out of clay and something else. So that could potentially be okay. Give me some leaves. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to evaluate this problem and see how much of a problem it is. And I think it could potentially be quite a bit of a problem. Uh-oh. The dog. I didn't even see her come back. So that's not good. I hope that doesn't mean she's made a mess somewhere. Okay. So that needs to go away. And then I won't be able to use that. So give me something better to stand on because this is a little scary right here. And then this would have to be like this. Okay, so then our floor here would also be here. So we'd end up with this framing of the clay. Which means that in order to have a pattern on the floor, we would have to have, okay, so that would go there. I'm not going to worry about that one that's in the inside right now because that is not okay. Okay, so that is not wonderful just because it's 2, but there's nothing I can do about that except for maybe making this section just clay. Just that way the floor down there is okay, so that's a thing. Go there. You go be all clay. And then let's go have a look and see what we've got now. This is the way down. Oh, I literally just took fall damage falling into water because those are so fast that the water was still oh, that's not okay, Ray. That's not okay. All right. Okay, that's not a thing that bothers me. This is okay here. I'm okay with the floor being clay, but then I'm going to want to have an interior floor. So I guess the floors need to just be clay, but then the walls are clay. So how do I feel about that? I feel like I probably want to go back to the slabs because then I can still get the depth and at the same time have a floor underneath where the wall is and I don't have to worry about the wall. Okay, so can I tell a difference between the spruce logs that I have just put down and the dark oak logs that I have replaced? Yes, I believe I can. I believe these three are spruce and those two are dark oak, and I definitely do want the spruce. Alrighty, let's see. Yep, it definitely wants to be spruce. Oh, fell. Did you fall? Is that what you're saying? Okay, that one's dark oak. Okay, that means that I was right about what I thought I had. So that's good. Go there. Can you hear the rain? I can hear rain outside so loud right now that it almost makes it feel like you guys should be able to hear it. But then you guys never say you can hear half the things that I think you should be hearing. Okay, the dog has gone somewhere and made a puddle. Ugh. Okay, fine. I think that the dog is just fretting because of the weather. I think. Alright, so let's go back up here. I don't want to lose those materials, but at the same time, I don't want to waste a trip up here. Wait, I don't have anything that I want to fix, right? I do want to I do have something I want to fix. I want to fix. I want to reach through here and knock out these things because I don't want those from a floor. And I don't want that one right there, and I don't want those right there. I don't think. This one still has to be here. But I got a plan for that. Alright, I got a thought and a plan process for that. Okay, get down. Doot, 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 doot. We'll just leave that there, because that's a pretty good place for me to stand on, and then I won't fall to my death. Of course, I can take fall damage from leaves, so maybe that's not helping me either. I left a couple of logs. Now it looks like I have a face. There's another face. Everywhere I go, I make faces. Okay, come over here. Let's get some spruce planks, slabs, I mean. Give me a few spruce slabs. 1, 2, 3. That's good. Like so. That's probably enough for at least one of these floors. Okay, so then this would be the floor. Derp, 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 derp. Oh, I didn't get all my stuff picked up. Okay, you go away. And then I need to drop down one block so I can reach what I actually want to stand on, which is this here. Come here, you. There we go. Doot, 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 doot. Now, see, this is a little too golden of a red now. For what I'm thinking, and I didn't get it all filled in, so that's going to be annoying, but okay. Let's do this. This is a big enough room. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Alright, fine. Have it your way. Alright, how do we like that? Is that going to solve the problem? It pretty well has to. We have to use slabs, otherwise we're just going to have that problem. Okay, yep, that'll do. That'll do well enough. I'm still not sold on the color, though. I don't want to go to dark oak because I think it'll just make the whole room too dark. But it looks like I still have some dark oak to replace with spruce, and I'm going to have to go farm some spruce. Want food? Are you hungry? I'm hungry too. I shouldn't be hungry. I ate plenty. I think I ate plenty. No, actually, that was the only thing I ate today. Maybe I should eat a little bit more. That was only about 600 calories, I think. I'll have to read the box. And then I had a soda, so it's not like I'm starving. Okay. I is not starving. I am not starving. It's not a thing. Go here. All right. This one here is already spruce, right? Yep. And then this one here is already spruce. So what we need to do is, I'm never going to be able to get down from here. No, I can get down. I can totally get down. One way or the other, I can totally get down. Did I do this one already? Yes. Okay. That's really a no, but at any rate, okay, go here. Get out of the way, because if I do it the other way, I'll fall. 2, 3. I am going to attempt to push the objects off of the platform there by using a water stream. It will probably not work. Yep. Nope. Although, if you would float, that would also work. Hey, you know what? Here's another solution. Let me get that, and then come back up. Oh, you thought you were clever, but I was almost as clever as you were. Almost as clever as you were. Ha 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 ha. Spruce, spruce, spruce. Okay, go there. Give me this spruce log. Building is so much fun. Like, it's the exact kind of thing that attracts people to watch a stream, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a good thing I was on shift right then, because otherwise I'd have been dead. I'd have been dead. I'd have been dead. Alright, and there's a few, really, because we already tried this. I should have waited until I was done before I did that again. I'm such a fail. Okay, did it work? Does it work? Does it work? It moved one of them at least. Yes, I think it worked. It worked that time, I think. Alright, let's go back down here. Wee shears. Roop, roop. Insta-mine. Nope. Ray, you can keep your insta-mine. It's okay. Is not good for scaffolding, Ray. Wait, there's not supposed to still be water there. Look, it's in my bucket. In both places, no less. It didn't pick it up from both. No, that's got to be the last bucket, right? Oh, there. It's just taking forever to get down. Ooh. Up update! Yay! Update! Turtles! Woohoo! Okay. I have a couple more logs to turn to oak. I mean to spruce. And then we'll put the spruce platform in, and then we'll have to farm some more spruce because I know I don't have enough for all of that. But it is starting to look like a house. I am starting to see house in places where there was house before. Wait, does that make sense? Not a bit. It does not make the tiniest bit of sense. That is dark oak. There's no sense in what you just said, Ara. Not one bit of sense. Okay. Go there. One more right there. Okay, and then this one's also dark oak. So we'll come up here. No sense at all in what Era says. That's okay. You all that have been here before probably don't expect me to be making much sense anyway, so it's not like I'm failing to live up to your expectations or anything. Are you enjoying the update, Cactus? Do you like the new features in the ocean biome? Hey, Cactus, you weren't here at the beginning when we were talking about the it wouldn't affect console. They're announcing it Minecon, and neither was Nami. Were you here, were you here at the very beginning, Cactus, when we were talking about the biomes? Nobody actually answered the question about the biomes. Come to think of it, did I just put? These don't look like they're. Did I just put dark oak back in the same place? I feel like I have somehow failed to make the train changes that I'm trying to make, and I keep putting things back in the direction, back as the wrong thing, is what I feel like. Okay. Give me this bed. Where's my bed? This bed right here. Come here, you. Yeah, Nami, they announced this week that we're going to be doing a vote again for new features for Minecraft, the same way we did with the Phantoms. Through at Minecon Earth, and this year they're letting us select out of 3 biomes which of the biomes we want to have upgraded in a manner similar to the way they did the oceans in the ocean update. So with new content and new mobs in whichever biome gets elected, and they're going to select, our choices are the savanna biome, the desert biome, or the taiga biome. Would get new content and new content, new mobs. The biome would be upgraded. Like I say, I didn't get any slabs. That was dumb. Okay, that's okay. I'm still also working on making sure I have the right wood everywhere. So it's okay. We can do without slabs for a moment. I'm fairly sure that all of those over there are spruce, but I feel like that 1 or 2 of these up here are still dark oak, like that one. Nope, that one's spruce. Then it might be this one over here that's still dark oak, and this is not going to be a good angle for placing that log. Oh well, I can still fake it, right? I can totally fake it. Okay, come here. We're just going to have to backtrack at an awkward angle, but that's okay. Yes, that one's dark oak still. All right, so go here. You'd pick the taiga? Okay, and then if you did pick taiga, what content would you like to see them add to the taiga? I know that one of the hermit crafters has said that he would like the taiga also, but he didn't really specify, or at least not that I heard. He didn't really specify what kind of content he would like to see added to the taiga. Like, that's my problem. I'm like, I can't really imagine what I would want to add to the taiga, because I think the taiga is exactly the same lack of content as the rest of Minecraft as a general thing, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty authentic to what it is. So I don't really see like an obvious thing that needs to be changed there, but like like the desert. I guess you could argue that a desert should have different kinds of cactuses, and we really don't have any like authentically specifically desert um mobs, like as far as like especially like a passive mob. I mean, you put rabbits over there. Okay, yes, there's rabbits in the desert, but the rabbits that are in desert are not the same kind of rabbits that are in the rest of the world as a general thing. They're like, long-eared and oh, look, he had faith. He had faith, and his faith saw him through. He made it to the water and didn't die. Yes, evidence that if you have the faith, you can do anything. Evidence right here in Minecraft. Yay! Faith. Okay. They will add a different kind of dead bush. He made it. Cactus flowers are pretty pink. Lizards. I know, right? Like in our Sam world, if we had something like the filch lizard or any kind of lizard would be like cool. People have been crying out for snakes for 400 forevers. There should be snakes. Okay. This is kind of getting on my nerves. I believe I've changed them all, but from here it doesn't look like it. Right? Because it's like the ones at the top still look like they're the wrong color. But at the same time, they have lighter colored ends. So I feel like I changed this one up there at the top. Like, I think I remember doing it, but it still seems like it's the wrong color wood. So I'm going back up. I'm just going back up. Snake. Okay. So, Nami, you didn't say what you would do with the taiga. A snake doesn't really, in my mind, fit in the taiga. Wait. Kicked. Oops. 11 out of 10. Snake. Woo. Cool flip. A cool flip. What's a cool flip? I mean, I know what a flip is, and I've got some general concept of cool, but, what? What? Who flipped? Are you looking at a video or something? Because I feel like I'm like left out. And usually that's when I get left out. Okay, is this spruce? It's spruce. Okay, that's not the one that was in question. This is the one that was in question. F3. Also spruce. It's just the angle of it, I guess. Okay. Let's see if we can avoid knocking out this leaves so fast that we kill ourselves. Or, drop into the water and leave a pillar behind. Okay. No, that's not the shears. Okay, I think we need to make a trip, to the village. Do we have sugarcane? Oh, we don't have any paper. We don't have a sugarcane farm. How did we even get emeralds before when we were trading for, when we traded to get the mending books that we did have? I don't even know how we got them. We probably had like, I think I took coal and we found a guy to trade coal to. Well, we've definitely got enough of the coal that we can do that. Canceled adventure time. I know, it's horrible. They ended it. Alright. Oh my gosh, it got late on me. When did it get so late? Okay. So let me go in here with my shears because I want to be very conscious that I have these enchanted shears whenever I'm using them. I want them to have a mending book is what I want. But I don't think I have a mending book, so I'm going to have to make a trip to go get a mending book. And that's probably going to require some significant amounts of doing things and stuff. So I'm going to go down here to the Skelly farm and we'll just finish out our episode down at the Skelly farm where I should probably spend some time doing some leveling and repairing my tools. And that'll get us some bone that we can put into the road at some point. And yeah, so anyway, we. So Nami, what would you? Yeah, nobody cares about. It's really rather revealing. Nobody cares about that particular topic, but I guess it's probably because you guys are like on console anyway, and that would maybe the way they were talking wouldn't affect you. Um, hmm, um, yeah, you guys can come be in here, and then we'll get rid of this chest, and then that will be partly picked up, and we can just go from here. Yeah, you were 7 when it started. Yep. Teen Titans Go gets a movie. Yay! That's the farm. Turn it on. And I should be able to look in here. Nope, this one. And that's off, so it should be on. Alright. Alright, Nami, with your artistic eye, is there anything that you can see that I should do to the overlay? Because that's a thing that needs to be fixed, I think. Let's see. That one is mending. That is not mending. This is mending. That's mending. That's not mending. That is mending. That's not mending. So we need to work on getting some more mending books is what we need to do. Umble. All right. Well, let's have a look while I'm standing here and see if there's anybody on. Well, there is somebody showing up on my following list. Does anybody know if Oh My was planning to stream? He's usually in here before now, but he doesn't look like he's live. So I see somebody we could raid if y'all wanted to raid somebody different today. But there's only 2 of us, and that person might not think that's an important number. Okay, where am I? I need to be here. Tundra would have a small black or brown dead shrub and less snow, and your character is pixely. Pixely? I don't why would it change your character? Gad, zooks. That sounded like a lot of them, but it probably wasn't as many as it sounded like. Okay, lots of bows in there. Of course, that's a natural side effect of what we're doing here. These can go get smelted down. And that can be discarded into... I need like a trash can here. I got one right here. You can be a trash can. You can be a pretend trash can. Right there. Where'd it go? Yep, there we go. You're a trash can. It's already pixelated. The character in the corner. Oh. But... So what you're saying is you... Oh, that reminds me. The headless... The thing... I saw the picture in the Discord where I have the head over the head. Yeah. Okay, fine. Be that way then. Oh, my character is pixely. It needs to be less pixely. Okay. I know what you're talking about because I did see that. At least I think that I saw that. Channel. I can't watch my own channel. That's not fair. Oh, there it goes. There we are. Let's see. All right, peoples. Well, I think it's getting to be about that time. It is, it is, it is. And I have no oh my to send you to. So I guess I'm just going to have to say goodbye to you guys. There's no point in giving you the whole lecture about the buttons and everything because you already know where they are. What? It's time. Ugh. What are you wadding about, the cactus? Uh. Oh my! Yeah, there's no oh my. I don't see him. He's not live. Golly, that made a sound. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I will leave you all to
I
your.
can't watch my own
Oh
channel.
gosh. I'm not muted on my thing. That's me. I'm allowed to be. That's not a copyright violation. That's me. Oops. That was a long delay. I must have accidentally tripped something. All right, guys. I'll let you go. Aridoodle-doo. Toodaloo. Hi, Chaz. Bye, Chaz. Button though.